Good morning. God bless America. Wayne Brown here, the Ram Man. Today we're going to talk about disc brakes on 57 and up Chrysler vehicles. This problem has never been addressed correctly. There's a couple of companies out there that sell plate type systems where you bolt on a plate onto the original drum spindle, and then you come up with some different calipers, some Crown Vic rotors, some GM calipers, and basically it's just a hodgepodge of things. I need to be polite. From the beginning, plate systems are incapable of working correctly. If you bolt on a piece of steel onto this disc brake spindle and you attempt to mount the caliper, whether it's 3/8 steel or 1/2 inch steel, most of them are 3/8. When you apply 3 or 4 or 5,000 pounds to that plate, that's what this caliper is going to do under a panic stop. That plate is going to deflect, i.e., every time you press the brake pedal, the plate's going to bend a little bit. If you don't believe me, take a little steel plate and put it in a vise. You can bend the plate. That is why disc brake spindles are much heavier than drum brake spindles, and that is why the caliper adapters are cast steel, and they have these huge ribs in them to prevent that deflection. Because when you're talking about disc brake applications, you're only talking about 3, 4, 5, 10 thousandths of movement or less. And so this thing can't move at all, or you're going to have a spongy pedal. That's why a plate system cannot compete with this. But when you have no other choice, something's better than nothing. We decided to tackle this problem, and now we have available factory disc brake kits for 57 and up Mopars. It doesn't matter whether you're talking about the big 2 doors, the 4 doors, the Imperials, or the C-bodies. It doesn't matter what we're talking about. If it's a 57 through 71 Mopar, we have a disc brake kit for it, which uses later model factory components, basically from 69 through 73 components. If they are modified slightly in several different locations, and you have the capability of turning the rotors to match. We have to make the rotors depending on the bearings, depending on the offset, depending on whether you want a 4.5 inch bolt circle, 5 inch bolt circle, or like the early Imperials, 5.5 like these. Anyway, we have the capability to do that. Of course, we've always been known in the Mopar and Ford world for being experts at doing these things, but I just decided to tackle it about a year ago, and voila, now we have it. Once again, to simplify things, we now have factory disc brake kits for 57 through 71 Chryslers cars, 2 or 4 doors. DeSoto's, it makes no difference what it is. Depending on sleeves and ball joint assemblies, we can fit any vehicle. Appreciate your time. 817-691-5996. You can email me at Wayne, W-A-Y-N-E, at theramman.com, TheRamman.com. That's also my website, theramman.com, where you can find lots of helpful videos on my website. All right, my friends, God bless you. God bless America. You have a wonderful day.